Good afternoon, Placerville families. Our video today is pretty exciting. Today we are going to get to talk with all three of our principals to find out about what next week's going to look like. What are some of the fun activities that are planned, how we're going to celebrate the end of the year on the last day of school next Friday. So before we run over to the sites, there's a couple things I want to remind you about. One, you got a survey that I need you to fill out. It's talking about how we're going to reopen school next year and getting your input on what that might look like. So please fill that survey out. And then the second thing is a reminder for food service. Next week is not on Monday, it's on Tuesday. Monday's a holiday, Memorial Day, so we're not going to be giving food away on Monday. Tuesday is when food service is. So now, we're off to the school sites. Hey Placerville families, as you can see, we're standing here in front of Schnell School. I have Principal Kyle Harrison here with me, and we're just going to talk a little bit about how this start of his employment here in Placerville School District has gone. You know, very different start than I think he probably planned. And then really what does next week look like? What are some of the end of the year activities that we're looking forward to? So Kyle, why don't you start off with, how is the start here in Placerville gone for you?
Well, everyone's been very welcoming. The family, the parents, the students, everybody. It feels good to be back home. Obviously, with the circumstances, been a big change. The hard part, the part that I miss, is seeing the parents every day, seeing the students every day. You know, right now, a lot of this is being distant, where I'm not able to see the kids and build a relationship with the families like I do when everyone's back on campus. So I cannot wait for the kids to come back. I cannot wait to establish those relationships with your students and you, the parents, and you know, see those smiling faces as they come running up to school every day.
Well, why don't you share with us now last week, we know next week is the last week of school.
Correct.
Tell us what's planned for next week.
So next week we're still doing Zoom lessons, and I'll be popping in on that to say hi and bye and all that good stuff. But the activities on there will be fun, sort of end of the year activities that we would normally have, obviously through Zoom and other platforms. It's a little more difficult, but I'm sure the kids will enjoy their time with their teachers in this last week. At the end of the week, on Friday, we are going to be doing a 5th grade clap out, a way to celebrate our 5th graders as they move on to Markham, and that will be just for 5th graders in the car, and that'll be at from 10 to 11. And they'll come through. The people from Markham will be there to sort of welcome them to their new environment or to the new school, and then we'll also have a packet of stuff for the students. We'll have information about Markham. There'll be a shirt with some other goodies. And also next week I'll be sending out some videos from Markham to sort of welcome your students, your children, into the School of Markham. We are also, just remembered, like to announce that we're also going to be doing a send-off, a wave-off, like we normally do at the end of the year for TK through 4th grade. So from 11:30 to 12:30. And remember, we're socially distancing. We're not getting out of the cars. It's just going to be a quick little come through the parking lot, waved off by a teacher to get that closure that a lot of students and staff are looking for.
That sounds exciting. That sounds great. That the 5th graders are getting their special time, then everybody else will get to come through and get their goodbye at the same time.
Yeah, and there'll be further details to come out over the weekend, cleared calendar or schedule with the details involved, so look for that.
Perfect. Hey, thanks a lot, Kyle.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for everything that you're doing, and we look forward to talking with you again. Thanks a lot. Well, hey, Placerville families. I am now over here at Markham School, getting to chat a little bit with our award-winning principal, Terry Edinger. So that is so exciting to be able to do that. So Terry, share with me a little bit, how have these last couple months gone? What's gone well? How's this change happened for you?
Well, we miss everybody terribly, but given that, everything has gone really well. We are so appreciative of our videos and lessons, and they're doing Zoom calls with their students to check in with them. Everybody has learned a lot, so it has gone really well,
All things considered,
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Well, thank you for that. Now, next week's the last week of school,
Yep, sure is.
and I know that there's some celebrations going on. Our 8th graders are moving on to high school, which is a
Yes.
good thing. That's exciting for them.
So excited.
So, can you share with us what next week's going to look like here?
Well, sure. So the last week of school, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we're having everybody bring back their textbooks. They can drop off the last of their work that they've done, any library books, band instruments, and you can also return, if you checked out a Chromebook from the district, you can return those here at the same time. So that's going on, and then Friday, which is the official last day of school, we are going to be celebrating our 8th graders. So we are inviting all the families to come on for an 8th grade Panther Parade.
All right.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be Friday from 1:30 until 3:30 in the afternoon. Families will be able to drive through our parking lot. We have 3 stops for them. They'll be getting 3 special little gifts,
Fabulous.
and we're going to send them off with a big hurrah.
Sounds great.
Yeah, we're excited.
Sounds like a fun way to do it. Not how we've traditionally done it, but we had
No,
to.
it's not.
You have to make some changes this year,
We are
so
doing
that
what
sounds
we
like a lot of fun.
can do. Yes.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you, Terry. Thank you, guys. Again, thank you for everything that you're doing, and have a great rest of your day. Hey, Placerville families. I finally made it over here to Sierra School. As you can see, on my way over, I had to change my tie, had to change my pants, but we got here. And I am excited to have a chance to talk with Principal Patty Horn, talk about a little bit about, how the last couple months has gone, and then also what's going on next week in our last week of school. So Patty, how's it gone the last few months?
Well, it's been nuts. It's been crazy, but Sierra staff has been amazing. They rose right to the challenge immediately. Our dragons have been well cared for. They have work packets, they have Zoom meetings, they are doing amazing things. We have some classes baking cookies together. I was just on the phone, one teacher, his class is interviewing an astronaut today on Zoom. We've had parades, we've had all sorts of fun things. One of the most important things that we focused on during this time was making sure that we stayed a dragon family and our dragon culture stayed intact. And so that, I'm pleased to announce, has done really well. Everyone seems to be doing really well.
That's great. That's great. Thanks, Patty. So I know there's a lot of cool things going on next week, with it being the last week of school. Why don't you share what's going on here?
Okay, we'll see if I can do this without looking at the list. There's so much going on next week here, Dragons, so pay close attention. I'll try to speak slowly. Monday's a holiday. We're not going to be here. Enjoy some time with your family. On Tuesday, if you usually come to get your meal pickup at Schnell, that will be on Tuesday between 11 and 1, not Monday, because it's a holiday. But here at Sierra on Tuesday, you can come drop off your last work packets that your teachers are asking for, whatever you have left. If you have books to return to the library, we'll take those. If you have instruments, we'll take those. If you have a district Chromebook that you've checked out and you won't be using it for any summer learning fun, if you're going to engage in summer learning fun, hang on to it. But if you're not going to do that, that's fine. We'll take it on Tuesday. You can turn that back in. But the thing everybody's mostly concerned about is Tuesday between 7:30 and 4. All of those things happen between 7:30 and 4. But also yearbooks will be here and ready for those people who have ordered them. Yearbooks are huge.
Fabulous.
So if you ordered a yearbook, come on Tuesday between 7:30 and 4 and you can pick that up. If you didn't order one, we don't have them for sale right now. You needed to order them ahead of time. But if you did, they're here. Also, next week is our virtual last week of school. We wanted to keep those traditions that we normally do alive. We can't have an RC car race this year or field day, so we're having virtual field day and RC car show on Tuesday.
Interesting.
So Tuesday, we want families and dragons to send your teachers pictures of you doing field day activities or your RC car, and we'll be posting those on our school Facebook page. Wednesday is going to be virtual water day, which is always a fun day. So we want to see what kind of things you're doing in water and having fun on Wednesday. Thursday's virtual picnic day, so we want pictures of you and your picnic and who you're picnicking with. And then Friday around here is always Aloha Friday, and the Friday, the last day of school, is Aloha Friday Hawaiian wear. And there's some very special traditions. This year we have to keep some distance, and so our normal traditions have changed a little bit. Clap out for 5th graders will be 9 a.m. on Friday, and it will be a drive-by clap out, and that event is just for 5th graders. The teachers and staff will be out on Thompson Way. We ask that the families drive up from Cedar Ravine, up Thompson, and then out through Sherman, and they'll be here at 9 a.m. to do the clap out. 5th graders, you should wear your Markham shirt and the lei that you got. And if you didn't get your Markham shirt and lei yet, I need you to call or email me right away so I can get those to you. Drive on by, we'll wave and give you your clap out. Then at 12:30, on the last day of school, I'm not sure that everyone knows, all the bus riders know, all the teachers line the stairs in the front and we wave goodbye as the buses drive. We'll be out there, teachers and staff, on the stairs at 12:30 on Friday the 29th. So anybody from TK through 4th grade, if you want to drive by and give a wave, we'll wave you off one last time, just like we normally do. We just won't be on a bus. And I think I covered all of it. There's a lot going on next week.
Sounds like a busy week. Sounds like a fun week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that'll be great. So all the families, thank you guys. Thank you for all that you're doing and working with us during this. And have a great rest of your day.